friends, how you doing? We have an exciting video now where we'll go over these three transmitters as you've seen in the title and in the photos. Just wanted to show you quickly here. Have a look at this. We've got a brand new car. Can you guess what it is? Let me know down in the comments below. Also testing this servo for the next video, the JX servo. So let's see how it performs. Okay guys, how you doing? We're back in the kitchen or the studio. We have the free controllers, as you can see, the Dumbo RC. Absolutely great startup version. We have the Radiolink RC6GS version 2 and my Sanwa MT5 that you would have seen already. Just wanted to cover them off in a little bit more detail, show you some of the comparison, the look and feel, as well as my perception and the opinion on these. So let's, if we have a look at the Dumbo RC, quite a popular remote. We know that it has two functions available for the steering as well as the throttle. It does feel quite good in the hand. It's very nice. You can see the controls here. It has 4 channels. And what's quite famous about it, that it's got a very good and stable control up to 400, 500 meters. You can see the setups here, although you can't hold the setups for each unique card that you can bind to different receivers. It's very easy to adjust, as you can see here. So you can just twist these knobs, set them up to how you want to for that particular model, and off you go. It has a unique throttle speed limit adjustment, low battery power options, and it's a very good price at around 39, so 40 pounds to $50 you can find them. One of the things that we don't often speak about is the receiver's costs, and they are quite affordable for this model, which we'll have a look at a bit later. Don't forget, everything that you see in this video you can see down in the links description below. The weight on it feels quite good in comparison to the Radiolink, but the Radiolink does have quite a few batteries in this big antenna, so it is slightly heavier in the hand. What else I can tell you about this remote? That it has low voltage warning as well, so to protect your battery. And from the charging, it uses 4 AA batteries. So if we move on now to going on to the Radiolink here, this is the version 2. I think they have the version 3 already released now. So this retails for about 70 pounds or $80, let's say. It has you're able to bind up to 10 receivers to this one. It does also come with the 2 receivers out of the box, and it has the ability on the display, apologies you can't see that, but you can save up to 10 model parameters here. Quite a user-friendly design for both the operations and handling. It has over 25 settings within the menu itself, as well as these quick controls that you can see that I'm showing here for both channel 3 as well as the steering and throttle. You also have a button there for the channel 3, I believe, and the knob on the side controls the channel 4. So overall, a great remote for a very good price. 4-channel remote, once again, same as the Dumbo. I'm not too sure on the range. We'll have to get that tested from the manufacturer's guidelines. It says that it's 400 meters range on the stable ground, so I'm not quite sure what that means, whether it has to be wide open or not. But wide open area, I mean. But very good remote. It does use 6 AA batteries, which I think it's quite a lot. And you can convert this to a 2S or 4S lithium battery as well. In terms of the usage of this remote, a friend of mine will be using this, so we'll definitely see how he gets on. For now, we just have some cheap batteries in there, so we were able to configure it and set it up. Overall, good feel, nice steering knob as well as the throttle control as well. I mean the steering wheel, sorry. The antenna is a bit awkward, but it is what it is. It does what it's supposed to do for the price. Moving on to Sanwa, this is the remote that I'm using myself. As you can see, this one uses not AA batteries, but three AAA batteries, which are the smaller ones, of course. And that's quite interesting because once you're on the track or somewhere else, not many people will actually have these, and often people do replace these for the lithium batteries. The compatible receivers with these ones are the RX 491, 492, 493, and 493i. It does have four channels as the other ones that we've seen, and he also uses the FH5 RF mode. It's also having many different modes, large LED displays, and you can even see live telemetry on here. Um, I'll just adjust the lighting here so you can see that, but you can directly see the telemetry here that I'm showing. So whenever you steer, you can see that live, log that data, and then of course analyze it afterwards. It has so many settings in terms of the EPAs, trim, sub-trim, ABS, and you can store up to, I believe, 20 different models in this one. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's 20 different models. So overall, it's very good. It comes with the two grips out of the box as well as the antenna itself, and a battery alarm, of course, the buzzer, a couple of options for both adjusting the grip as well as adjusting the throttle itself, so you can position it to how you want to make it perfect and, of course, unique for yourself. Very customizable menu, and as well as the naming support for the models themselves. You have the four different channels here for the configuration, so you can set up your DR, your throttle, your steering separately, as well as adjust the throttle switch itself as to where it is positioned. When we go on to the summary and conclusion, as you know, with the Dumbo RC, this is one of the cheapest ones here in these three, but he absolutely great for the bashers. You know, with the cheap price, the receivers also come quite cheap, which not often we talk about, which is quite nice if you have multiple cars you want to run. He has a great range, and excuse me, it's very easy to bind, very easy to use and adjust to your preference. As well, if anything does go wrong, you can just replace it quite easily. The receivers on the Radiolink, it's about $30. So if it's 15 for the Dumbo, it's 30 for Radiolink, and then for Sanwa, it's $70, guys, which is absolutely insane. However, you know, buy cheap, maybe buy twice, and that's the exact reason why I've went with Sanwa, because I didn't want to end up with 10 different remotes in my house before I settle for the one that I like. So I think when it comes to both racing and just general usage, Sanwa will be serving me well. But of course, work with your budget, your usage scenarios. It doesn't mean that you have to get the best of everything. If you're into passion, I certainly do recommend Dumbo RC. It's a great remote, and also nothing wrong with the Radiolink. So just adjust it to your budget usage scenarios. And if you have any questions, do let me down in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you for all your support and love over the last couple of days. It's really nice to be able to do these videos for you, and yeah, I'm enjoying them. We'll also have a race coming up on the Friday, so I'll hope to get that video out for you on Saturday. That'll be so much fun, and we have a new RC car to review as well. So if you do know what it is, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much.